Hey, hi and welcome back. So in previous video, I showed you the process to create the customized library. And in this video, I'm going to take you to the popular Eagle library websites. And from those websites, I'm going to show you how to download the readily available library. Now actually the question comes why we have to go to the third-party website and why we have to download the third-party library. The reason is, whenever you will work on a project or a product, you will find that the component that you are using in the product or a project, the library for those components will not be available in the integrated library of Eagle software. Along with that, the library creation is basically a very slow and tedious process. Okay. And during this process, you can actually do a lot of mistakes. And we don't want those mistakes to reflect in the PCB. Okay. So the better solution is we can go to the third-party website or an online Eagle library website, and from there we can actually download the readily available library which is actually created by other people, and then we can install that library in the Eagle software. Okay, so that's what we are going to do in this video. I'm going to take you to the popular Eagle library website, and from there I'm going to show you how to download the Eagle library. Okay. Alright, so now let's start with this video, which is Introduction to Popular Eagle Library Websites. Now let me tell you what you will learn in this video. Now, as I told you, I'm going to take you to two different websites. So I'm going to show you how to download the libraries from those websites. Okay. So the first website is SnapEDA. So I will take you to this particular website, and I will show you how to download the readily available library from this particular website. Okay. Then the second website is Component Search Engine. So I will take you to this particular website, and I will show you how to download the library from this particular website. Okay. So that's how we are going to cover this video, and I'm sure you will definitely enjoy this video. Okay. So now let's start with this point. So the first website is SnapEDA. And then the second website is Component Search Engine. Okay. So for example, if you are looking for a specific component and the library of that component is not available in the integrated library of Eagle software, then you should actually come to these two websites and you should check the libraries for that particular component on these two websites. Okay. And from my experience, if I have to tell you, most of the time you will actually get the library for that particular component on these two websites. Okay. And I have been actually using this SnapEDA website and this Component Search Engine website for a long time now. And from my experience, if I have to tell you, almost 85% time actually I got the library for that particular component. Okay. So SnapEDA is actually my first priority. I will come to this particular website first. And if the component is not available on this website, then I will actually check that particular component on this website, which is Component Search Engine. Okay. So first of all, I will show you how to download the library from this particular website, which is SnapEDA. It doesn't matter what type of component it is, whether it's a resistor, capacitor, inductor, or any kind of IC, whether it's a microcontroller, analog to digital converter IC, or any type of connector. You will actually get the library for most of the components on this particular website. And if you see here, a lot of big companies like Google, then Honeywell, then Amazon, HP, Cisco, the engineers from these companies actually use the libraries from this particular website. Okay, so this is very trusted website, and if I have to show you, you can see here almost 10 million parts are actually available on this particular website. Okay, now I will show you how to download one component from this website. Okay, and you can actually use the same method to download the rest of the components or whatever component you want in your project. Okay, so there is actually one IC which is called as M2-T4-V4 that we are going to use in our design. So I will show you how to download the library for that particular IC from this website. Okay, so for here you just have to enter the name of the IC or that particular part whose library you want to download. Okay, so I will write here M2-T4-V4. And you can see here there are a lot of results for this particular IC, as this IC is going to have different part numbers. So I will just write M2-T4-V4, and after that I will click on search part. Now the IC that we are using, it has got a package of TQFP32. So you have to look for that particular package. So you can see this is the package TQFP32 which I am looking for. And if you see here data available section, you will see that this particular option, which is a symbol option, is highlighted in actually orange color. In the same way, this footprint option is highlighted in orange color. In the same way, 3D model option is actually highlighted in orange color. It means that the symbol, footprint and 3D model for this particular component, which is Atmega 328P-AU, is available inside this this library. Okay, so you don't have to click on this particular component, and you don't have to check whether the symbol, footprint and 3D model for this particular component is available or not. So straight away you can check this this section, and from here you will actually get the idea whether the symbol, footprint and 3D model for this particular component is available or not. Okay, so everywhere you actually see the symbol, footprint and 3D model is available. I will just look for this third section. So you will see here for some of the components, you can see here the symbol is available, that's why it's highlighted in orange color. The footprint is available, that's why it's highlighted in orange color. But the 3D model is not available for this IC, that's the reason it's not highlighted. In the same way, for this component, the symbol is not available, then footprint is available, 3D model is available. Okay, so from here itself you will get the idea whether the symbol, footprint and 3D model is available inside that particular library or not. Okay, so you don't have to go inside and look for these things. Okay, so this is basically the package in which I am interested. So I will click on this part number, and after that you can see here this is basically, so the symbol will appear in a moment. So this is basically the symbol for Atmega 328P IC. Then this is the footprint for this particular symbol, and after that here you can see the 3D model for this Atmega 328P IC. Okay, so if you observe here, the symbol for this Atmega 328P IC looks like this on this website. If you go to some other website, then you will find that the symbol on that particular website will be different for this IC. Okay, and this is actually completely fine, and it's obvious because the symbols are actually designed by different people. Okay, so this symbol is designed by some other person, and the library that you will get on some other website, there that particular symbol will be designed by some other person. Okay, so it's obvious that you will find the different symbols for the same IC. Okay, so this is the symbol for Atmega 328P, this is the footprint for Atmega 328P, and if you see, if I hover over these pads, then that particular pin of this IC will be highlighted. Okay, so you just observe, right? So that's basically the symbol, then that's basically the footprint. Now in order to download the symbol and footprint, you just have to click on this option, download symbol and footprint, and after that you can see this symbol and footprint are actually available for different softwares. So these are basically the different softwares using which you can create the PCB. So Altium, Circuit Studio, Design Spark, etc, etc. So this is basically the Eagle software. So I'm just going to click on this one because we want the library for the Eagle software. And yeah, you actually need to sign in. So I will click on sign in, and I will quickly sign in inside this website. So now automatically the part will be downloaded. So I just have to wait. Alright, so I will try to click on this one once again, and after that I will click on Eagle. So it will start downloading now, and you have to download that particular part in this location, this PC, document, Eagle, then libraries, and inside libraries I have actually created one folder which is Internshala PCB training library. So I am going to store this particular library at this location, and generally whenever I store the library, I have a habit of storing it with certain format. So initially I will write PC, which stands for, so it's going to be in capital. So it stands for my initials. So I will write PC underscore, and then what type of component it is. So it's basically IC. So I will write IC later, and after that the underscore, and then the part number of that particular component, which is Atmega 328P-AU. So this is basically the format that I generally follow whenever I have to download a library from from any website. Okay, so I will save that library now. Alright, so the library is now saved at the desired location. So this is basically the procedure to download the, a library of a specific component from this particular website. In the same way, you can download the libraries for the different components which you want to include in your design. Okay, now I will take you to the component search engine website, and again here I will show you how to download the library for specific component. And in this case also I am going to use the same component, which is Atmega328P. So straight away I will write the name of that IC here, and you can see the name of that particular IC is appearing here. So I will click on search, or straight away you can select the appeared result, and after that you can see here there are actually different results for Atmega328P IC. So I'm actually going to use Atmega328P-AU. So I will look for that part number, Atmega328P-AU. So so this is basically that part number, Atmega328P-AU, and it has got a TQFP32 package. Okay, so this package is actually important, otherwise that particular library will be of no use for us. Okay, so I will click on this one, and so you can see here this is the symbol for Atmega328P IC. And as this particular symbol belongs to component search engine website, so you can see the symbol for Atmega328P is different on this particular website. Okay. After that, this is the footprint for the Atmega328P IC. Footprint will be actually same. It doesn't matter from which website you are downloading the library. The footprint is actually going to be the same, because on that footprint the IC will be placed. If the footprint is different, then the IC will not be placed properly, right? So the footprint is actually going to be common. And after that, this is how the 3D model look like of Atmega328P IC on this website. But we are actually not going to deal with the 3D model, so 3D model is not important for us. So if the 3D model is not available for any of the component, then it's completely fine for us. We are just interested in symbol and the footprint of that particular IC. Okay. So after that, I will click on download ECAD model. Now here again, I have to sign in. So I will click on sign in, and I will actually include the email address and password here. So quickly I will sign in. Alright, so the sign in is now successful. And after that, I will click on download ECAD model. And later I will save that ECAD model at the desired location. So I'm going to save it inside the Internshala PCB design training library, and after that I will click on save here. Okay, so that's how basically the procedure is to download the library for any component from these two websites. Okay, so these readily available libraries are actually going to save you a lot of time. So I will recommend you, if the library is not available in the integrated library of Eagle Software, then you should come to these websites and you should look for the libraries for that particular component on these websites, and later you can use them in your design. Okay. Alright, so that's what I wanted to tell in this video. I hope that you enjoyed this video and you learned something valuable. And now in next video, I will show you how to install these downloaded libraries. Okay, so I will show you how to install these downloaded libraries in the Eagle Software. Okay. Alright, so now I will see you in the next video, which is about introduction to library installation process. So I will see you in the next video now.